Hello fellow collectors and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at a second August 2021 Terebikun magazine. Just the other day we took a look at what I guess was just the Super Terebikun August issue because it came with the Heisei Wonder Ride book for Saber. So I guess this is the regular Terebikun. I don't know. They got a bunch of magazines going on, and even though they're both for August, they came out in July, so none of it makes sense anyway. Let's get past that. We're taking a look at this because it comes with the Sentai Gear 2 Dai Hero, which is basically a special Sentai gear that has Zenkaiger on one side and Saber on the other side because of the team-up movie that's happening soon. So that's pretty cool. We'll put this off to the side for a moment and we'll take a look at this magazine here. This is actually a pretty massive magazine. Definitely thicker than your usual magazine. There's a lot of good stuff in here. This is where all of the scans came from that we saw on the internet recently. You know, we've got Super Tukaiser and Super Zenkaiger in here. Got some Shinkalion Z on the inside. I love this new one here. It reminds me very much of Wolf Kaiser from Magi Ranger because he's got, you know, the horse. He can ride the horse. He can have like a centaur form. Then they all combine together. It's very, very neat. Gotta find somewhere to watch the show. I think it's online somewhere. I gotta find it. Then there's some kind of like role play Ultraman Trigger mask and some kind of like paper craft hyper key or something going on here. We got a big picture here. Super Tukaiser, Super Zenkaiger. This is where all the scans and everything came from, like I mentioned before. Still looks pretty cool, though. I'm excited. He should be debuting, I think, later today, actually. Well, it'll be tomorrow morning in Japan, but later today here. So yeah, I'm pretty psyched for this. Should be fun. So this is just a lot of stuff that you've probably already seen. I'm just going to page through it pretty quick. Just more stuff about the two of them and all the different forms and the power-up items and things. So then we've got some pictures of kids dressed up as the Zenkaigers, which is pretty adorable. Try to run through this pretty quick. Then we've got some Saber stuff. This looks really cool. I really like this team-up form, and I like this book. I'm really excited to check out this book. And I think there's going to be some Kamen Rider Sentai gears as well, which should be pretty cool. Here is the Terebikun magazine form for Saber. Some card stuff. Here's that those books still saying top secret for the Reiwa book. Got some Pokemon stuff. We can skip right past that. Really goes on for a while. Here we go. Got some more Shinkalion Z. I just think this thing looks really, really cool. I'm really excited for that. Then we have a Savenger manga. Can't go wrong there. Looking pretty cool. Got some mazes, got some connected dots, got some coloring sheets, little activities and whatnot. Then it looks like we have some apparel stuff that I think actually looks pretty cool. I like that Zenkaiger t-shirt. That's pretty cool. And then this is a pullout for Trigger there. Looks like he's teaming up with Zet. Pretty cool. Then here he is firing on a monster at point blank range. Some more scans of him with, it looks like, the power type, which is going to debut next week. Guessing this is Sky type. Not really sure. Then we've got so these are the two like support vehicles. I think this one's kind of cool because it's got this kind of like, you know, robot mode. And then there's this thing that I hope this transforms at some point because otherwise it just looks absolutely ridiculous. It's got these giant like horseshoe feet. Then there's just like some kind of monster head hanging off here. It's such a weird design. I'm hoping that transforms at some point. Otherwise, what was that all for? Oh, what is that? That's pretty cool. Oh, that's cool. That's really neat. I love the design of that. Very cool. Then here we go. We're just advertising toys now. All the hyper keys. Once again, we have the... this is the special magazine that comes with the Soto for the Terebikun magazine form. And then they're also advertising the book, the roleplay book for the same form. And then here's just big old page toys. Got a Nintendo Switch on there, got some Saber stuff, got some Ultraman stuff, Shinkalion Z, Sentai stuff. I keep seeing Takara tweet out about these things. I don't know what they are. There's these fat little robots that I guess you put a little pilot inside and then you have them fight each other. And then when you like knock it out the pilot, it's like Rock'em Sock'em Robots, but instead of just the head, it's the whole pilot that falls out. It's kind of interesting. Oh, here we go. We got Gashapon Wave 1 and Candy Toy Wave 1 for the Monster Hyper Keys. So that's pretty cool. And we're winding down here, getting towards the end of this. This is some drawings, I guess, kids have sent in. And then I'm not really sure what this is. I guess this is just some more manga. And then you got some Nintendo stuff at the end. And then one last plug for Ultraman Trigger. So, like I said, this is a huge magazine. There's a ton going on in this one. Way more than usual, but lots of good stuff in here. Lots of good previews of stuff coming. A lot of really cool stuff in here. So, magazine, I think, is definitely worth checking out. But let's go ahead. Well, let's see. Do you want to stand up for me? What do you think? Yes. Anyway, let's move on. Let's take a look at the 2-die hero gear. So here we go. Here is the Sentai Gear 2-die hero with Zenkaiger and Kamen Rider Saber. Let's go ahead and pop this open. So it is another red gear, as you may have expected from seeing it on the cover of the magazine. Let's go ahead and pop this open. Pretty nice gold chrome there. You have the handshake instead of a number because I guess they're working together. So that's pretty cool. The chrome really kind of throws my lighting off, so I apologize, but nice red gear, nice chrome on both sides. Let's go ahead and bring in the gear Talinger for the sounds. Alright, let's go ahead and pop this in. We will start with the Sentai side first. So that's pretty cool. It says the name of the full Sentai and then also says Kamen Rider Saber, so I like that a lot. Okay, kind of a generic explosion sound there. Kind of a generic sound there as well. Let's try the Saber side. So it's exactly the same as the other side. Kind of what I suspected, but a little bit let down nonetheless. Again, just kind of a generic explosion sound. So yeah, really not too much to talk about with this one. It says Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger, Kamen Rider Saber. That's it. All the other sounds are pretty generic. There's no special attack sounds. There's not really any special music that plays. It's just the kind of one sound no matter which side you use. And that's it. So I do think it's neat. I love when like Sentai items, you know, say Rider, or Rider items say Sentai, because I like that kind of cross promotion. I think that's really fun. But yeah, I don't know. It's a little lackluster. I think the gear looks great. I love the red. I love the chrome. I love having Saber on one side and Zenkaiser on the other side. I think that's really cool. The one sound you do get is neat, but honestly, that's really it. So it's kind of a bummer. That's all there is. But I still think it's worth picking up. The magazine is actually really good. A lot of times I'm buying this for the promotional item. I don't really care about the magazine. But this magazine is actually pretty excellent. It's a bigger magazine. You get a lot of great pictures. If you're into mazes and connected dots and coloring, there's that for you. There's manga in there. A lot of great toy pics. So there's a lot of good stuff going on in the magazine. So I think for that reason, it's a good set. I got this one from Collectibles. You can see the price on the magazine here is $14.80. I think with shipping and everything, it was like $35 or $40. If you would buy it from Amazon Japan, you know, you'd probably be paying at least $30, so it might be slightly cheaper, but it's all about finding it. Amazon Japan's weird about like the listings. Sometimes they go up for pre-order, sometimes they just go up and sell out immediately, sometimes they go up and they have plenty and you can find it later, so very hit or miss. If you need this, I would say just head over to Toy Collectibles. You can pretty much get it, no problem there. If he still has them available, because obviously this just came out, but he probably does. I'm not 100% sure, but in any case, it's a cool gear. I say check it out, but just manage your expectations because it doesn't do a ton. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks so much for watching.